ask a question.
Why are you talking to me? No one talks to me.
Yeah, but you. It's awesome to work here.
Is it awesome to work? No, it sucks to work here.
But you get to see all the movies.
Movies suck. This movie sucks. Half the town and their mother is here, which is fine.
Hello, welcome to this episode of Have You Seen? This is a update of our 4K collection, what we've got on over the past 3 or 4 months or so. First off, we have got Godzilla Minus One. Godzilla. Now, this is the English subtitled version, so it came all the way from America because Godzilla Minus One hasn't been released here yet, which is nice. There is a steelbook you can still get from Savvy, I think, maybe HMV, maybe, or just a standard edition. But this one is a big boy. It's all in Japanese. I don't read Japanese or speak it, so I don't know what it says. You got the 3-disc version where you got the 4K with the English subtitles, the black and white version, or Godzilla minus colour, with the English subtitles, and then you have the extras, which I don't think they have English subtitles, and I don't think the Blu-ray has English subtitles. So it opens up like this, and you keep on going. It's all these discs. I don't even fit. It fits all in. It's a nice collection. The artwork is great. If you've not seen this film, what are you doing? It is the best Godzilla movie there's ever been. There's never been a better one. There's a whole booklet. If you can read Japanese, it's all in Japanese. So worth if you are Japanese or read Japanese. And there's another booklet. Again, I don't know what it says. I probably can get one of these things where you scan it and it tells me what it is. I'm lazy. Nightmare on Elm Street. We've got a review of it. I'll leave it up here and you can watch the review of this. But this is the steelbook version of Nightmare on Elm Street. Very nice. Next, from Second Sight. Now, we like Second Sight stuff. They did the upgrade version of Dog Soldiers. If you've seen Dog Soldiers and haven't seen the Second Sight version, trust me, go get it. And you'll be blown away by the quality. And the same again with Late Night with the Devil.
It's vital that Lily's focus remains with me.
Now, this has a lot of things. It has a very thick, this is the disc, these are the discs, so these are the 2 discs, 4K and Blu-ray, and it's got a very thick book. This is the book. Tells everything. There's so much stuff in there, and there's so much stuff in the actual discs. Definitely a worthy pickup, and it's got some little art cards as well.
You okay, Jack?
I think you can get them still from Second Sight on their website, or even on one of the other websites like Zavvi and HMV.
You know, I feel like I'm wasting the good stuff here. Is the man not going to be joining us?
The man?
Yeah, I should save this if he's gonna.
As far as you're concerned right now, I'm the man.
No.
The man is me. I am the man in this circumstance.
2 different copies of Deadpool Wolverine. So this one's still sealed, but this one is the Deadpool version, and then you've got the Wolverine version.
I Marvel Jesus, you dull creature, and I will not.
The film is great. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's a good introduction to the MCU for Deadpool.
Suck it, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland.
Get fucked!
And they kept the age. It still is, you know, a 15 rating. There is still swears. There is still talk of drugs and stuff like that. So that's good that they kept that sort of thing.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up.
Next is another import from America, the steelbook of the movie 43, which is Kevin Smith's newest film. So this is a nice little thing. It's a coming-of-age comedy drama, basically about him when he was younger, going to the cinema.
Can't believe they're not playing Poltergeist 2 here.
Well, there's no way that shit's gonna be as good as Poltergeist 1.
It's not Poltergeist 1. It's still just Poltergeist. When they make a sequel, they don't suddenly stick a number in the first flip.
Sometimes I want to stick a power cable in your big mouth.
And getting told to become a director. That's basically it. And it's nice and fun. So there's that, and this little slip. And it looks like a VHS because it's set in the 80s. Because VHSs are having a kind of resurgence, in a way, kind of. I don't know. They're more collector's items because I doubt many people still have their 4K, their VHS player. I don't. But I did have a VHS copy of Evil Dead 2 from Vice Press, which I no longer have. But I didn't know what to do with it. It was just sitting there. I didn't want to watch it, so I watched the 4K.
You're banned for life, Playboy! You disgust me!
Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. Now this is another one of those grindhouse movie trailers that have been made into a film. So you've got Machete and Hobo with a Shotgun, and now you've got Thanksgiving. Maybe Edgar Wright will do Don't, and Rob Zombie will do, what is it, the Werewolf Women of the SS, something like that. But that does look a bit silly. Who would watch that? This is actually a really good film. It's a really good Who is the Killer. Gory because of Eli Roth. He likes to do his kills very brutally, which is fine because we know him from Hostel and Cabin Fever. That he loves a little bit of
dinner is served.
But it's good. It's very good. Next, Terminator. Now this is another James Cameron upgrade where people was worried that it would be the same as True Lies and Titanic and The Abyss, that it would be full of DNR.
Sarah Connor?
Yes.
There's a little bit at the very start. Apart from that, I didn't notice anything. The grain was really good. This is the steelbook version, and it's a good upgrade. It's worth it. It's the best I've ever seen the Terminator. Some of the scenes are a bit shoddy. On the back, there's a picture of the mirror scene, and it doesn't look like that in the film because obviously this is a picture of Arnie, and in the film it's a animatronic, I guess, a face mold sort of thing from the 80s. So it's going to look a bit iffy.
I'll be back.
Next, Twisters, the sequel to Twister, the 4K steelbook of that. It's a good film, a surprisingly good film. I thought it's going to be pants, but Glenn Powell's very good in it.
You thought you could disrupt a tornado.
It's fun. The action, the visual effects are good. It's a clean 4K. It's worth having in your collection. Next, Twister, first one. Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, great movie. I saw it in the cinema. That's how long ago. Apparently, because this is sealed, I haven't opened it or watched it yet. According to other people, it's really good, and then according to one person, it's really bad. They said that it's overly green and all this stuff, and it just doesn't look right and just makes the full film look odd, which is fair enough. If you don't like how they've done it, it's fine. But apparently the upscaling and the Dolby Atmos and everything like that is really good. So I'll give this a go, and we will do a review on this box set because it comes with a lot of things as well. King Kong. Now I missed out on the big box set because it sold out, and then they did just a single steelbook. Haven't watched it yet, but King Kong is a great film. And Peter Jackson at his best. Now, talking of Peter Jackson, I imported one from Germany. Frighteners.
Look around you, Frank. Don't you realize what's happening?
Yeah, every other car's a friggin' hearse. Come on, I can't even get across town.
This town is in deep trouble.
Yeah, too many funerals, not enough traffic lights.
It's death, Frank. Death is amongst us.
This film is probably one of my favourite Peter Jackson films. I think he should keep or go back to horror, even though it's not really horror, it's horror comedy. And well, most of his films are horror comedies. As you can see, I'll leave up here. I've done a Peter Jackson video on his old films that he did before the Walking films, the Lord of the Rings films. This is a steelbook. It's got the standard cover. And then there's a new cover there. It is in German, which is not an issue because you can just change it to English, which is good. And then the last thing that we got is another Second Sight big bastard of a thing. The Blu-ray, not 4K, Blu-ray, because you don't expect this to be in 4K. I mean, the upscaling would be ridiculous because they were filmed on like 8mm, mini 8mm tapes and stuff. It's the Blair Witch Project.
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Now, the film is 127 minutes long. The documentary about making of it, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Watched all of it. It's great. Literally people sitting, talking about making the film and their troubles and what they went through and the whole process. It's really good. If you get this, watch that. It's great. This also comes with a few things. A massive hardback, you hear that? Massive hardback book. So many pages of so many things about the Blair Witch Project and making it. It also has, get it out, Heather's diary, all of the diary that she wrote. And then what the directors got was her to write a diary while she was doing it, and this is that in the character of Heather, even though Heather is her actual name.
It sounded to me like a bunch of people running around, and I'm not down with messing with locals or whatever. I don't know who the hell would come out here. What bugs me out is that we're so damn deep in the woods, and people are gonna try and come out here and mess with us, then they gotta have something wrong with them, and I'm not gonna play with that.
Well, how do we know it was people?
Well, even if it wasn't, I'm not gonna play with that either.
And then you've got the actual discs, which is a 2-disc digibook thing. Both Blu-rays, obviously, because it's not going to be 4K. And I have to say, the quality of this was surprising for Blu-ray. I know I've got one of these Blu-ray players and it upscales and everything, but it looks so good for what it was and learning so much more about the film. Now, when the film first came out, it was a phenomenon, as they say. I remember my brother worked at a bowling alley and next door had had a cinema attached to it, sort of thing, and they were given an early late night showing after work, sort of thing, and he came home late, very late, like 2 a.m. after seeing it, and said it was really good. So anyhow, that has been our updated collection of what we've got. Let us know in the comment section down below which one you've got and which one you're likely to get, and don't forget to like and subscribe because we've got way more coming. We've got reviews on most of these coming out. Need to do them first and watch them, obviously, but until next time, I will see you later.